can download a copy if you want to, so it's not real exciting. But as far as the mobile apps and such, if you go to the Google Play Store, or whatever it's called, online, or the iTunes for an iPhone or an iPad or whatever, you can download Office 365 right now onto your device. When you go to fire it up, it's going to ask you to activate that copy. If you use, assuming ISD has this all done, we've tested in IT, if you use your email credentials at that point, it should activate on your phone and it should work. So just letting you know. Now what we're going to be doing though is going around to your desktops instead of down every 100, 200 people in this department all downloading gigabytes of data over the network at one time and getting us in trouble because our network bogs down. We've downloaded one install and we have it loaded here on a server in our building. So what we'll be doing is going around all your desktops and doing the install from that. That way we won't be pulling it all down. But for yours at home, if you wanted to install it at home and all this other, that would work at this point. So we're doing, yes sir.
I'm getting messages on my computer offering me a free upgrade to Microsoft new operating system.
Yes, yeah, you saw that. It's too good to be true. No, I'm just kidding. That actually is one that is interesting. We're trying to get our handle around. What Microsoft has done, and I asked him in the show I was just at, I said, what's your process on that and why are you doing it? And he said, we're offering it for free for every registered legal copy of Windows 7, Windows 8, 8.1, all this other, up to Office 10, except for the enterprise ones. And what it means by that is anyone who's purchased a enterprise version of it, which we don't really fall into that. We probably should, but that's a whole other discussion. But to that point, I asked them why, and it's basically that they realized, they didn't say this to me, this is me reading between the lines, but the people haven't been really happy with the 8 and the 8.1 interface. They like the 7 interface a lot better. Windows 7, XP and 7 are real kind of similar. 10 is a fallback to that. So it's basically like your 7 interface, which most people will like, but then it has the ability to do the 8 part as well. So if you did want the apps and the tiles and all this other, you can go and do that. So it's supposed to be kind of their mismatch, and I probably destroyed what it really is, and Jason probably gritting his teeth back there because I'm messing it up so bad. But that's what 10 is going to be. So if it is for your personal computers and such, and you want to go do it at home, go ahead and do those. Here within AGI, we're going to do it a little more, a little more in order and stuff to do that, and everybody just firing off and download version 10.
I was going to wait for instructions, but it just pops up every.
Yeah, just tell it not now, not now. My son, yeah, he said something last night about that. He goes, I got that thing again. I told it not now. We're gonna get a handle on that. Figure out what we're gonna be doing with 10. You're licensed now with your Windows 7 at least or whatever for years. Microsoft is really just trying to push that. It's more of a PR thing. It's a good OS, but you're not really losing anything not to go to it.
If it's really getting on your nerves, I come down to your office and I'll install that update.
You can go take that one off. So we can stop it from the pop-ups happening and stuff. But just do know that we're going to address the Windows 10 thing. We'll probably go to it, to be honest with you, because I think most people kind of like that interface a little bit better. But we need to do some testing to figure out how we're going to properly deploy it out so it's not just a hodgepodge of everybody trying to do that.
I just didn't want a beta version.
No, it's and they want to beta test you too. I got a Paul Robichaux that was mentioned a couple of times. Ben Curry owns Summit 7. Is that accurate to say that, or one of the owners, or
he's one of the owners.
One of the owners. Okay, so Ben's pretty big deal. That's what Jason mentioned a few times. A guy named Paul Robichaux, he's written 25, 30 books. I don't know. I lose count. He sent me another one yesterday, a link to something else he contributed to, a new Exchange 2013. So he's written, if you've ever written a how-to book with Microsoft, Paul Robichaux pretty much has written that one. And Paul sent one yesterday, a funny little tweet. I followed him on Twitter, and he said something about he was at some show or something, and he was loading the beta version on one of his things, and it basically made his computer worthless. It wouldn't boot up. And he goes, so back to the drawing board. So maybe it's not quite cooked yet and ready to go, but
You know, the Apple update
yeah.
crashed.
Well, there
I
you
forget
go.
what you call it.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, they're all that way.
Take it off.
Yeah, you got to do all that stuff.
When you fix it.
Yep. Does anybody else have anything? I'm always available. Commissioner, if you got anything, cut it. He said it. He said, let's see it. Let's go to lunch.